Hey, hello. If you're here with me on YouTube, thank you for enjoying the show. I got my hats up here. This is just a quick run through of what I'm going to be doing with this show today. I'm running a lot late. The production for me has not been good. Things have been failing all around me. And I'm just trying to salvage what's left of my experience here with this show. Um, we're going to go live on TikTok pretty soon. And while we're on TikTok, we're going to, yeah, just get it. It's supposed to be a professional podcast, but I'm still working on the kicks and the buzz around it for a lot of you here. Uh, okay, here, this is the Come Talk to Me presentation. So I prepared the show as well as I could get it done. This is my rundown, the daily rundown. Got the daily rundown. Then we got the monologue going, so here's my monologue. And then the credits to our sponsors. So, yeah, this was supposed to be a good product and a good introduction of what I wanted to do or how I wanted to get it done. Um, I'm still going to go on with the show. I got to look here. I have a computer here, so I'm getting that I have my automated camera here. So my broadcasting system is up. For me, I believe it's working. I'm not too sure about that, but uh, I have my tripod with the phone set up here. We're about to go on. I'm gonna see what I can work with, what I can do with this TikTok experience, and just get things working here. Try to navigate through my pain. You're feeling my lightningness. You're feeling my pain. All right. Okay. Mm, Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm trying to figure some stuff out because apparently TikTok won't let me go live right now. I have to do some other things to award myself the privilege to go live on TikTok. So bear with me as I try to set myself up here. Yeah, we're gonna go live soon. Um, I really wasn't supposed to go live on YouTube, but I just figured that since I want to get my content going and get my content out there, that I need to do more lives settings on all platforms and figure out and work out the process later. Uh, Maybe even edit some things, change some stuff around, get more prepared, you know, yeah, stuff. This is off script, so you're just watching me ramble and you're um, looking at me work the fine print of TikTok to see uh, how I can get some of this stuff going. Because at the end of the day, you literally would have to. Uh, what is going on here? Apparently, something going down with the TikTok servers. So, uh, uh, I'm not sure. I don't know. But okay, if it works that way. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm having very much troubles with my system here. I appreciate you for joining me live. Thank you for being a part of my process as we deal with these issues once again while I am trying to access the grand design of going live. I'm just supposed to, what is going on here? It's like internet is crashing. Yeah, with this, come on. I got 3 minutes to go live on TikTok before they shut me down. I'm having issues here. How you doing? Hello, everyone. I'm also live streaming on YouTube as well, so bear with me as I get through these little incidents. We're going to start the show a little late. I'm going to give you the rundown of what I'm doing with my show, and I'm hoping that we can get a little bit more comfortable going on forward and making sure that it's a successful show. My guest host for today is my sponsor, which is a mad comedian. I'm going to be talking to him on my computer here. I'm about to set my computer up. So if you see me glare down at the computer for a while, I'm glaring down at the computer to talk to one of my sponsors. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. That's how I run the show. Does it make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. I'm a little bit raspy with my voice because I've been trying to set things up. Pin your goals so you can. TikTok is telling me to pin my goals so I can get more notice. Okay, I'll pin it. There we go. Okay, we're gonna pin it. Thank you. Now let me just get my laptop real here and then go on. Okay, here's the laptop. If you can see it, phone, laptop, working, working, doing it. Hello for my YouTube fans. We're here. We're gonna get the show started. As for the YouTube, we have the rundowns, the breakdowns, the gauntlet. So I'm showing the YouTube guys the breakdown. I'm also going to show you guys the breakdown. Uh, okay. So we're set. Got the monologue going on. All right. And we're going to get running. Get a little bit more organized. Get a little bit more functional. And let's go. Show must go on. Welcome to Come Talk to Me. I am Omar Dyer. This is Come Talk to Me podcast right here on TikTok and on YouTube. This production of this show is exclusively for TikTok and YouTube. If you didn't know who I am Omar Dyer, the host of this show today, February 13th, 2025, and I'm going to talk about the rules of this show and what we plan to do here on TikTok and YouTube. First is I have a 20-minute monologue. If you didn't know, I'm currently running that 20-minute monologue. It's scripted. I'm giving you an introduction of the show, what we're going to do here with this show. And before we get into some conclusions, my lives are not sponsored by TikTok directly. I may promote them, so if you get a promotion to come in, that's because I'm promoting the live via TikTok promotions. My lives are currently sponsored outside of TikTok by a few what we call them financial firms. So these are sponsored lives. They're not just lives of me coming on at any moment in time. We set up an event. We set up a time for you to know that you're going to get this live at certain times of the evening and of the day. And I totally just messed up this monologue. To tell you the truth. It says swipe over to see if I'm currently active. Boom. Uh, yeah. Thank you for telling me that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, what TikTok has. I don't want to invite anyone guest right now because we're running it through how I want to run it. But if you click to join, thank you very much. This is a sponsored live, so if you want to be a guest, DM me. We'll work on it. I'll send you an invite link. And then when I go live, you'll get a notification saying that I went live, and you'll be able to be a guest that way. Uh, Maybe in the future I might, invite guests to come in, but right now I want it to be officially recorded. TikTok is telling me to wave at Davion Griffin. Hello, Davion Griffin. You got a shout out from TikTok to my YouTube fans. TikTok tells you what they want you to do to keep the live stream going. So you must, do that at least to keep the live stream going, and let them know that it's not a recorded stream. This is a live stream. I'm be talking to a real live person, and I promoted it as well. So as I try to get back to the sense of my monologue here, um, mhm, one of the people that sponsors these lives that I like to do is a couple of financial firms. But if you as a person wanted to sponsor any one of my lives, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube, you can also just go up there and hit the subscribe button, or go on the corner and hit the subscribe button. There should be a subscribe button there. You can hit that. You can subscribe. Right now it's $2.99 to subscribe to my TikTok um, lives. But for my YouTube lives, right now we're not in the threshold for the YouTube audience to have paid subscriptions, but you can subscribe and become a subscriber for free right now on YouTube. This is, we're trying to get our usership up and our following up, so that we can be more interactive and more fun, engaging with this part of the show. One of my guest hosts for the show is also a major contributor and a major sponsor. His name is, or the business name is Mad Comedian. So if you like there, he's right there on the side, the right hand side, lower right hand side. You can click on that. You can go follow him as well, because he, not him, the brand, because it's a brand, it's a business brand. They produce some amazing animated content. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And as I look down at this sheet, because I'm supposed to be, introducing my monologue here. And in my monologue phase, I have about 10 more minutes to go. So that's a long monologue, isn't it? Like, they actually thought that I was going to do a 20-minute monologue on a 2.5 hour show, and then they gave me this long 20-minute monologue to go through, and 5 minutes and I already messed up. There goes that monologue, right? So hey, that's the good thing about having a live show, because it's alive. You cannot script alive. Sometimes you might be able to get away with it, but nevertheless, more of the times you might not. But it's still a live script. So, hey, thank you for the YouTube audience. That's what the YouTube audience. And thank you for the TikTok audience. And if you like me, share the live. You can click the share button there, right there on the lower left hand, right hand side. The subscribe button is on the lower right, left hand side. I got to get my hand coordinations, correctly, because my hand coordinations is not working as well as it should be. Right, left, right, right, left, right, kick. Yeah, nigga, run that shit. Yeah. Let me see here. It says, no, I will not invite certain people to join the live, because I'm doing something totally different with this experience. As you not know, if you're new here or you're just joining me, this is Come Talk to Me live with Omar Dyer podcast. This is a syndicated podcast that broadcasts on many different streams and many different platforms. Today, we're broadcasting on two platforms, which is TikTok and YouTube. We have a corporate sponsor here with us, or a brand, which is a Mad Comedian brand. He's in the lower right hand corner. You can go click on that and follow or like him as well. What Mad Comedian will be doing is he will either be lighting up my gift gallery or making sure that my goals are accomplished. Okay, so let me change this around here. Okay, okay. Sorry for that little bit of an interruption here. I had to, change up a filter or something like that. I wanted to give a little bit different experience here. The time frame or phase for me to run this 20-minute monologue uh, crashed out. So I'm supposed to be reading this script that was prepared for me. We spent all day trying to prepare this script. So, oh well, I'm not going to rip it up. I'm just going to, put that over here to the side here because there's still some more stuff I have to go through. I have a punchline and a punch list that I want to get through before, sorry about that. Before, things get way, way out of the ordinary. Yeah, don't mind me. I am just looking at here. It says, let me join. No. As I said before, if you want to join my lives, I have an event link set up. You can go to my profile page, click on the live events, and register there because these are syndicated lives. These are not lives that are just off the top of the stream. They're syndicated lives. So I want people who are going to be in the lives to be recorded, registered, and notified, so that when they ask to join, it's a recorded session. They get the credit due for being a part of a uh, public production because this is a sponsored live. What I mean by being a sponsored live is that I have sponsors that I have to deal with and give them the feedback, the data of what this live was about, and I just can't invite you in without you being recorded in the system, without you being noticed on the flyer that goes out that my lives are there. TikTok is telling me to say hi to Samantha. Hello, Samantha. I am saying hi to you. Thank you. Welcome to Come Talk to Me live on TikTok with Omar Dyer. If you don't know who Omar Dyer is, go to my page, click the link in the bio, and it will take you to my website, which is omardyer.org. On that website, you can see a schedule of me, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and you can browse through the website to learn more about me individually. This is not a production where I'm going to just specifically um, spoon feed you information on me. I'm going to just um, simply state that who I am, what I do, and how to get things done. The focus of this show for today, as I try and end the butchered, thank you, Carlton, for the five TikTok lightning bolts. Well, if you didn't know, I had a live on lighting up the gallery, which allows you and the creator to build a better connection. I'm not going to get into detail on that gift light up the gift gallery live, but thank you, Carlton, for the lightning bolts, and you got a shout out, and thank you again for the 10 roses. Now, as I go back into this, it's I had a 20-minute monologue where I was talking about who I am, well, I was supposed to talk about who I was, but the monologue got a little bit of frenzied and it blew up in my face. So right now, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to stick to the script that I got here, and we're going to run into who sponsors the show. So as I pull up my script here, and as I get into more of the details of who sponsors my live events, uh, Credit One Bank. Who are they? Credit One Bank is a financial service company and one of the fastest growing credit card company issuers in the U.S. Founded in 1984 and headquartered in Las Vegas, Credit One Bank offers a full stream of credit products, including cashbacks and point-based cards, as well as high-yield certificate of deposits and savings accounts. Credit One Bank is also an official partner of the Los Angeles Raiders and the official credit card of NASCAR, the Vegas Golden Knights, and Best Friends Animal Society. Credit One Bank pays for the advertisement portion of my experience in my show. They pay for okay, so I guess you guys are getting really wicked in here. But Credit One pays for how we roll out and conduct the show, how you, the viewer, get to see the show. So thank you for one of my sponsors. That's Credit One Bank. Another one of my sponsors is Merrick Bank. Who are they? Merrick Bank, founded in 1997, is a FDC insured and recognized as a top 20 credit card issuer in the U.S. In total, Merrick Bank serves nearly 3 million cardholders and have extended nearly 6 billion in credit. Merrick Bank also provides consumer finance options to marine, RV, power sports, and horse trailers dealers throughout the country to help consumers find new opportunities to get what they need for recreation. Merrick Bank, ooh, look at that. See, when you read the script, it doesn't really go as well as planned. With Merrick Bank's merchant acquiring services and Merrick Bank's independent sales organizations support a wide range of merchant categories, including non-traditional businesses, and offer multinational and dynamic currency services, next day funding, and daily recognition. So, what they're saying is that if you want a credit card that invest in people, Merrick Bank is for you. So those are my key core sponsors here, key core sponsors for what we do here on this live stream and on this podcast. Uh, for those that are just joining in, for those that are new here, for those who have never seen live, or those who are part of my X, formerly known as Twitter crew, because this show originally started off on X. It was a space on X. We were doing well there, and we jumped into the blog talk radio frenzy. And now that blog talk radio is no longer in service, we're venturing it out to other avenues and other events. Mostly what this podcast is more about is an adult conversation on current events, cryptocurrency, how do you build your business, and how to interact with the algorithm. Because a lot of these platforms, if you don't get best friends with the algorithm, nobody is never going to know who you are. So what I do here is I go through a list, find home, I prepare, and I try to give you the best experience you need to learn how to interact with an internet algorithm. Um, TikTok is telling me to give a shout out to Isabella Moderno, Medrano. You just now got a shout out on Come Talk to Me podcast live with Omar Dyer. TikTok is now telling me to give a shout out to Brandon Warden N. Brandon Warden N. You also give a shout out to on Come Talk to Me live with Omar Dyer. Now, as I get back to what I was talking about when I'm going to give you a program update. What what I'm going to do on the TikTok lives is we're going to come on. I'm going to give you a monologue, uh, probably based on current events, situations, how you can support me, where to click the buttons to support me, like on the lower left hand side of your phone. You can support me there by subscribing. Or if you want, you can click the top of there and you can follow me. And after you follow me, you could also join my team and become a teammate. Hey, Matt Comedian, if you're out there, I gotta talk to him. Matt Comedian, if you're out there, why don't you show them how they could follow me, or not follow me, but be my teammate? Can you give me a heartbeat, Matt Comedian? I would like a heartbeat. Thank you for the heartbeat. See, that's a heartbeat. So that comedian, thank you for the heartbeat. And through that, interaction, it gives me a sense of okay, am I going correctly with where I want with this production of the show? And that's how I want to run my lives because your life is how you run it. Uh, you can't try to mimic other people's lives because that's their experience and that's what they do to engage with the crowd. Me, I like to engage with my sponsors and with my guests. So that's why I want you to go into the bio, click the event live, and register that way if you want to be uh, here interacting with me. If you want, well, I know that TikTok does a lot of battle challenges. So if you want to battle me, have a battle, yeah, go over to my event on my what you call it, figure out the next live show that I'm going to do, register, and then get on here and we can battle. We can have fun. I mean, that that's how it is. Well, that's how I want to run my life. I want you to be fully engaged with me. Anything goes, but you got to be registered first because I have sponsors that I got to deal with on the back end. Uh, I got other entities that want to see the data. That's the key word. When you're working with a sponsor, they want to see the data. They want to see how many people are already in your live, how are you interacting with them, what did you do to get that interaction, and uh, uh, how long was the interaction um, Subsequent. Uh, TikTok is telling me no. Again, I just went over this for 2 seconds. If you want to be invited into the show, go to my bio page. There is a link in the bio page that says live events. Click on that link and register. This way, I know who I am, who you are, because I might want to get back at you. I might send you an email saying, okay, this is the daily rundown. Um, this is what some of the questions, and I want you to be prepared. Uh, yeah, this is a prepared stream. So I want you to be prepared because at the end of the day, this stream is going to be rebroadcast. So I want you to get the proper credits that you need because this is going to be rebroadcasted to someone else. Uh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Uh, excuse me. Sorry. Let me get back to the focus because there are people here or not outside of TikTok that are just clicking the guest button to join, and I just literally for 4 minutes told you that in order to join the live, you have to pre-register. There's no way I'm going to get around that. Pre-register. I even showed you how to pre-register. Uh, thank you, Pepto, for kind of even showed you how to pre-register. So I'm going to ignore. They're going to pop up on the screen, but I'm going to ignore those that don't follow directions. You got to follow the directions. See, this is it's my live. It's a sponsored live. I have sponsors that I have to deal with in the back end. So if you follow the rules, I'll grant you access. Look, Mad Comedian followed the rules, and now he is on the bottom corner as a guest host. Well, well. It's a brand page, so it's also one of my other sponsors that is going to light up the gift gallery to make sure my live is great. And what TikTok is telling me right now is saying that I need to light up the gift gallery to show you how to light up the gift gallery. Thank you for the emojis. So, Bad Comedian, could you go into my gift gallery and see what am I not having and that I need to get done here, man? Yeah. So you're capable of doing whatever you want with how you want to distribute the gifts in the gift gallery. Well, it says that you are a title gifter and you sent me two 10, um, 10. I don't know what those are TikToks because that's the TikTok logo. So I'm thinking that's a TikTok. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it popped up on the bottom of the screen. It says "Mad Comedian sent you 10 TikToks." There. So that is how you light up gallery and it gets going. So okay, here's how I see it works. TikTok will send you some stuff that will tell you what you need to do to increase the engagement in your lives. You hear that, YouTube? I'm also on YouTube, so you hear that, YouTube? So TikTok actually sends you stuff to increase engagement in your lives, and if you don't listen to it, they'll automatically push your live. They won't promote or push your live as strong as they should. As they should. Uh, okay. I'm sorry. Can I dance? Uh, no, this is not a dance live. I don't do that. This is a podcast. So the thing with this is that you're on a podcast. So if you want to get on my live, you got to register for the podcast. Does it make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. I'm not going to do no dancing because that's not the focus of my live podcast. Welcome to Come Talk to Me. If you don't know where we are, TikTok is telling me to tell Mad Comedian to light up the gift gallery and get off that rant about my podcast. All right, so Mr. Mad Comedian here, I know you're in process of the gift gallery. Can you send me something that'll make people more engaged with our content? You know, okay. It's up to you what you want to send. I'm not going to give you no demands on how you send it, but that'll be cool if I can get what is this you give me? Finger hearts. So Mac Comedian sent me four finger hearts. And what is it telling me now is telling me here that if I go on the daily rankings into my league section, that I need 100 more coins or diamonds to rank in the system. So uh, I'm looking down at Mac Comedian's statue here because I have a laptop and I'm pushing buttons on the laptop to you know get more engagement here. So if you see me looking down, that's me talking to the system that I have set up here. Uh, okay, so here I'm going, I'm looking. Yeah. So what lost focus there for a second. Let me go back to my script. I have a script here, so we're doing the script. So uh, cool. Yeah, when you run a scripted podcast, you want to try to avoid that situation where you get a little brain freeze and your mind spazzes. You don't know where you're going, what you're talking about, but you just gotta fight through it. Sometimes you're human. People interact and do things the way they want to do. Uh, okay, thank you, Mad Comedian, for giving me a donut. So I see that you're lighting up the gift gallery, and um, we're going on basically on schedule on what oh yeah, Ricky Houghton, how am I doing? You'll talk on how am I doing. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Yes, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. And if you like I said before to others, if you wanna talk on this show, because that's the premises of this show, you would have to go to the link in my bio, click on the live events, register. This way we can get a little bit of interaction. I can get to know who you are, what you do, give you a rundown, and when the next show comes on, you would have your time to be on a syndicated rebroadcasted live stream here on TikTok and as well as on YouTube. The YouTube crowd, you won't get to see the interaction that I'm having with TikTok because it's a different crowd, a different atmosphere, and whatnot. TikTok is now telling me to interact more with the gift gallery. Well, this app actually encourages you to do more with the gift gallery. So as I type in here on my computer to the sponsor, Mad Comedian, if you're out there, well I know you're out there over there. Could you send me something from the gift that has more? Because we got to get the gift gallery lit up in order for me to get ranked here. Thank you, man, comedian. You sent me friendship necklace, two friendship necklaces. All right. So what does that do for me? On the meantime, uh, on the meantime, it puts me in one of those big percentiles. Now, after you light up the gift gallery, because I got a whole time to go. While I'm interacting with the sponsors, our program has me interacting with the sponsors all the way up until I got all the way up until I'm not going to tell you the time frame, but I got a mad more time to interact with the sponsors here, and I'm interacting with one of my sponsors, which is Mad Comedian, and that's why I want you to register when you register for my events because you become a more engaged content creator along with me, and we can make and do some great stuff. So, Matt Comedian, can you send me what we got up there in the gift goals? Because I want to know if I'm doing well. And it says like, what the heck is that? Oh, it says, let him cook. Yeah, let me cook. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing good, let me know. Let me know if I'm doing good. Let me know if I'm doing good. And if I'm handling my business with this podcast, go up there to the top middle of the screen and click on that, and it says "Let me cook." And you hit that "Let me cook," and what's up, Unc? How's your day? I'm not that really old. I know I got a roughness around here. But yeah, my day is pretty well. I'm doing good. Welcome to Come Talk to Me. My name is Omar Dyer. If you don't know who I am, you can click the link in my bio. Go to my website, which is omardyer.org, and you can follow everything on that on my website to know me. But I appreciate you, man, for calling me on. I'm not that much. I don't know how old you are, but I'm not in my 50s. So yeah, but thank you. So we get back here to I'm directly talking to my sponsor. This is Big Mama. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you want to follow me, you can click on the top, top of the screen. There's a red logo that says follow me. You can follow me there. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. And if you want to be on my team, because I'm also trying to build a team here, you want to join my team, you can also click on the yellow heart, or you can go into the gift section, scroll all the way down until you see the heart me, and you can hit me up with the heart me. Heart me. Earlier, Mac meeting today showed people how to do the heart me, and I got a heartbeat from Mac meeting. I got a heartbeat from someone else. So, oh, okay, Burger King. To the producer that is running the Burger King page, if you want to be invited, go to my bio page, click on the web the website, the link in the bio that has my website, and go through that proportion because you are a corporate entity and you're a brand. That is something different that we got to do. Or you could go through the TikTok creators program. Oh, keeping it on me, oh 07. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Okay, damn. Uh, damn. All right. Let me see here. No. Oh, I'm sorry about that. TikTok is giving me information as I go. Um, they sent an invitation link to someone that I don't want to invite on because of the simple fact that I want you to go to my bio, click on the event links tab, and register there. Because I don't like surprises. Because at the end of the day, I have individual sponsors that I got to answer to, and that's why I want you to be registered so I can do my homework on you, and we can have a great adult conversation, a great time, chill out for a little bit. You know, that's why it's called "Come Talk to Me" podcast live with Omar Dyer. Because I want you to come talk to me. I want you to give me the feedback. I want you to, chill out, roll out, hold out, like that. Does it make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And that's the slogan that I normally use when I'm conducting my spaces on the platform known as X. Okay, so right now we're going to go back to Mad Comedian. Hey, Mad Comedian, how am I doing with this podcast? Is this show the way it's supposed to be? Am I lighting it up? Because I don't feel like I am. Could you help me complete my goals for the time being? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let him cook. That's right. Let me cook because I believe I'm doing good. You know. I don't know if you know. So let me cook. Yeah. All right. Here we go. As I go back into the features here, okay, it says that I'm now in the top percent in the daily rankings for this live. Thank you. Here, there's been almost close to 200 people on this live. This is a featured live, so thank you for joining me. We're just getting cooking. We're just getting started. I'm here for 3 hours, so I'm gonna give you some good information on the time being, and I'm gonna interact with my sponsor. If you want to be a sponsor and you're not a corporate entity, you could also DM me or register register there. Because the rules that I have for this live is sponsors, you gotta light up the gift gallery uh, because you are a sponsor. So if you light up the gift gallery, you're a sponsor. If you are a regular, viewing member there, I thank you for the gifts. I'm going to give you thank you. I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to give you everything you need for whatever gift you give me. If you send me like one of those big gifts over there, I'll give you a good look into. But for the people that registered and are my sponsors, yeah, I want you to line up the gift gallery, help me complete my goals, you know, see if this live is going on, and so when I look back at it, I can see how I can go further, what I can improve, what more I can do to make this a great experience for me and for you. And that's how what I did when I was on X, formerly known as Twitter. I engaged good with the crowd. It went out of nowhere, and then we became one of the top 5 spaces on that platform. You know, so I plan to, try and do the same thing here. Um, I'm looking to climb up the rankings. That's why I brought in the corporate brand of Mad Comedian to help me drive up the rankings because TikTok has a different rules for the rankings. They go by gifts, coins, and gaming. Uh huh. Someone in the comment, okay, 50% of the, okay. So let me just scroll this over because TikTok is telling me to swipe over. Swipe over uh, Nando Mendoza. TikTok has told me to give you a shout out. If you're still here, Nando Mendoza, you get a shout out. Welcome to Come Talk to Me podcast live with Omar Dyer. Now, and I'm talking to you directly to you, Miss Brand Mad Comedian. Uh, am I doing good here? And also for my YouTube crew out here. Um, Wow, we got. Thank you, YouTube. You're really. I guess you're in competition with TikTok because you guys have gotten the YouTube crowd has got my line going well, and the TikTok crowd has got my viewership up. So I guess you guys are doing pretty well with that portion. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for bearing with us on there on YouTube. But Mad Comedian, yeah, I need to complete my gift goals because you still got to finish lighting up my gift gallery. So could you let Tone for if I'm cooking there? Or I don't know. I need to know if. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So what we have here there? Oh 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 oh. Oh, oh, see, yeah, you. So in the background, you hear that it says live goals achieved. That means I achieved my live goals for allowing people to let me know if I cooked, and I guess I did. I did cook, so I did do what I needed to do, what I needed to get done, and that was the focus. So for me, we have reached our moment here where I got the program updates for. Now it's time for me to get to know those in the audience. And see, this is why I want you to register because you never know when I'm going to start allowing people to come in, talk to me for a little bit. No one actually registered with this one, so uh, uh, let me just go over this real quick here. Boom, bang. All right, all right. Here we go. Well, I'm going to go back to my guy, Mac Comedian. Mac Comedian. Um, I want you to light up the gift gallery because we need to get fresh on this thing here. Um, Excuse me while I try and go through this process here. I'm not sure what's going on here. What the hell? Ha ha! Who snaps? I got a whale on this from my guy, my sponsor, the brand of Mad Comedian. Uh, the normal area for this section is to get people to talk about what they are, who they are. But we're going to talk about the guy that is sponsoring me, that is lighting up my gift gallery, which is Mad Comedian. Mad Comedian, they run animated content. They were a part of the Facebook Watch, where they ran a series of animated content that captivated the Facebook Watch audience, mostly in India and the West Indies, where they ran their uh, content through Facebook in that area, in that genre, and they're into comedy, um, comedy drama, but mostly comedy, but all the genres in that sense. And they are a huge supporter of me and what I do, and I thank them for that. Alexander Garcia, welcome to come talk to me. Thank you for joining. TikTok actually told me to tell you to invite you, not invite you, but to give you a shout out. So, Alexander Garcia, you just got a shout out on Come Talk to Me live here with Omar Dyer. If you see me looking down, there's a computer here. I'm going through my process because this is a syndicated broadcast. So this will be played over, not today, not on TikTok, but on other platforms such as Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and all the other platforms out there as a rebroadcast. So that's why I want you to register so I can get to know who you are and we can have a professional adult conversation here on TikTok and also on YouTube. As now I'm looking back at this here and hold on. Okay, well, TikTok sends you information on what they on how to pump up your life, and also the people that sponsor you send you um, information on how to pump up your life. And they're telling me the people that are in my community are telling me I need um, at least some more diamonds to get into the top percentile. So, uh, can somebody tell me what that is? Hey, chat, can you tell me what is a galaxy? You know what? Normally, I would have either Gronk on here or Chat GPT or Google AI. And the reason why is because also with this show is you're in a live debate. You're in a live debate with a computer. Yeah, that's why I have a laptop because we're chatting with Chat BT. However, we're chatting with Chat. That's it. I'm gonna cut his name short. A galaxy is worth $10. You get $5 or a little less with TikTok new rules. Thank you, Ely, and thank you for the gift, Ely, or clicking on by tapping the live. Thank you for tapping the live. It shows me that you are engaged. It helps me increase my engagement level, and it also helps you as a content watcher for watching this podcast. It's a really good gift, especially if it's from a new follower. Oh, okay, so there you go. A galaxy is a good gift, especially if you're from a new follower. Huh? So thank you very much, Ellie, and that was very informative. You get a lot of information on here. I normally would just go right at it and go right with chat, but internet service provider is walking down on me. So let me get back into this, and um, I'm looking. Oh, okay, I'm looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a list to see uh, where we're going with this. Uh, okay, so what I'm talking direct. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have a good night as well. I'm talking directly to the sponsor, which is Mad Comedian. Uh, can you send me about 3 or 4 um, heart memes? Okay, yeah. So thank you for the love. 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 Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. on how TikTok gives you uh, hearts for providing good content. It gives you hearts for uh, engaging with the audience. And it tells your sponsors that you're doing a good job on how you interact. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to set up a new goal because uh, we need a new goal here because uh, yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. Okay, so I set up a new goal. I'm going to pin that new goal up. And for that new goal, I'm going to encourage my viewers to help me reach that goal. And the reason why I want to reach that goal is because I'm trying to get ranked. Right now, I'm trying to climb up the rankings. This is a syndicated podcast. It'll be rebroadcasted other places. And for the TikTok crowd, I really, 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 really want to jump up in the rankings for them. So, if you haven't seen the first episode, you won't see it here on TikTok, but you'll see the rebroadcasting of it somewhere else. I'm going to put all those the rebroadcastings in the links in my bio in the future after I set up this. We're trying to get ranked here because I want more people to understand the show. I want more people to come in. I'm looking for that engagement. I'm looking for that live talk, and I want you to come here on this show, debate me on cryptocurrency. I want you to come on this show, debate me on your political views of the day. I want you to come on this show and debate a computer. Because we're both going to be fighting against a computer. And the other thing I want you to do before you get to interested, if you want to do all of that, is go over onto my page and register. That's the only way you're going to get here. And if no one registers, you'll just get me and Mad Comedian. We're fine. We can run it. We did it before on X where we climbed the rankings. I'm coming here to TikTok to see if I can battle some of the better, guys out there that do this on a daily basis. But only thing is that I'm going to run mine a little bit more different, a little bit more scheduled, and a little bit more programmed because at the end of the day, everyone is trying to reach and get a sponsor. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to get a real sponsor based off of the data that you collect by hosting these podcasts and the data that you collect by participating um, with your crowd and growing your engagement. So right now we're trying to be ranked. I'm talking directly to you, Mr. Man Comedian, my sponsor. Uh, I believe I feel like a king. So could you send me about five of them things? I'm gonna sit back. Oh, hey, see, yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. 50% of my goal has been achieved here. Uh, I'm now. What it's telling me is that I'm now ranked in the top 85 percentile for this live, which is thank you. And we have now hit the marker for what I want to do with my 2 hour presence. So, as I reset this live experience here on TikTok, also here on YouTube, and I engage more with you guys. I give you some rundown, I give you some buzz, and I give you a little bit of latitude on this experience. Um, Now we're going to get into a chatter on what's going on in the community. That, excuse me for 1 second. I asked someone at my school on a date. I don't know when. She is not busy, and she said yes. So if you ask her out on a date and she said yes, but you don't know if she's busy or not, hit her up. That's the simple place. She wants to go on that date. More importantly, she's probably thinking about, okay, when is he going to ask me out on this date that he asked me out? And secondly, the moment you asked her and she said yes, you should have made the date that day. Say 8 o'clock, we're going to a Starbucks. Now, the reason why is that this is a first date, get to know them type. You don't want to go out of your way or out of pocket. Take them to a Starbucks, take them to an ice cream parlor. You know, no one goes wrong with an ice cream and a walk. So if you take them to an ice cream parlor, get them an ice cream, take them on a walk. There's a good first date experience for you. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense for me. Um, and I hope you set the date up. Make sure it's a friendly place where you don't have to spend out of your way. A good ice cream date is the best first date ever. That's how we got here. I mean, our parents did that. That's how we got here. So what's wrong with an ice cream date? Make sure and while you get the ice cream date, get the number. Ice cream date number. Boom. Maybe on a Friday, movies. See, first date experience. We've gotten too far with this dating experiences where we don't know how to communicate and interact with each other, and everything has to be so um, extravagant that we don't do the basic simple things. Ask person out, boy, girl, date, ice cream date, can't go wrong. Get number, another date. You got to get to first base before you get to third base. You got to hit the second base before you get to third base. So when they hit first, second, third, not that many times someone hits a home run, and not that many times someone knocks it out of the park. So you got to every swing at the bat, you gotta pick up the on base percentage, as we say. Okay, Just, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the gift. Um, Welcome to Come Talk to Me live on TikTok with Omar Dyer. And as you didn't know, this is a sponsored space, not space. This is a sponsored live. Part of my sponsors are in attendance or through a brand that sponsors me. Mad Comedian is the brand. He's on the lower right hand corner. If you want to click on that to follow him, you can go on ahead and follow him. What Mad Comedian's job for this sponsorship is to light up my gift gallery and make sure that uh, my goals are completed. That is all Mad Comedian is here to do. He's not here to talk to no one. He's not here to. The brand is not here to talk to anyone. The brand is not here to engage anyone. The brand's specific goal is to light up my gift gallery and make sure that the live and the production goes smoothly and accordingly. And that's how you get good vibes in your rank. You got to have good people around you. A lot of other people have moderators. Moderators is someone that controls the comment section, and a lot of other people have sponsors that controls the gifts and to make sure that your live goes accordingly. And you also want to make sure that you write your stuff down. You get your script. You follow it. You stay with it, and you produce your production the way you like it. It's your live. You, you don't want to go into a live and be unprepared. Okay, one of the sponsors of the show, as I reset this live, because I gotta try and change up how I do this because this is not on X, formerly known as Twitter. Normally on X, formerly known as Twitter, I would say I'm resetting the space, but I'm resetting this live so I can give a promo, a Kelly promo, out to one of my sponsors, who is Credit One Bank. Credit One Bank is a financial service company and one of the fastest growing credit card issuers in the U.S. Founded in 1984 and headquartered in Las Vegas, Nevada, Credit One Bank offers a full spectrum of credit cards products, including cashbacks and points-based cards, as well as high-yield certificates of deposits and savings accounts. Credit One Bank is also an official partner of the Los Angeles Raiders and the official credit card of NASCAR, the Vegas Golden Knights, and Best Friends Animal Society. So, Credit One is one of the key sponsors. They are sponsors of the brand called Mad Comedian. Mad Comedian is here doing his thing. What Credit One does is it pays for the advertising of the show so that the advertisement is different here. On regular television, you probably would see the advertise the, the logo of whoever pop up. Here, the advertising is the show. So I promoted the show through that way. TikTok brought you in. That's the advertising portion of that. That you would be the sponsor for, and that who sponsors that portion of that. Um, TikTok is telling me to complete my goals and get about some certain more likes. Right now, we're not going to do in the liking section right now, but if you want, double tap that screen, like the show, and if you really, really like me, follow me. And if you really, really engage into my comment, you can subscribe. And if you want to subscribe, you can also give me a gift. The subscribe is on your lower left. The gift is on your lower right. The follow is on the top right. And that is about it. But if I'm doing a really, really, really super, super job, you can also go into my bio, click on the event tab, register for the next event, and you can be up here debating me in chat or Google AI. I'm going to try and see if I can work things wrong, but the Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter Spaces, has been acting up on me. But we can get something going on. We can see what's going on. So, Mister Mad Comedian here, um, we're gonna do what TikTok is asking us to do, and we're gonna complete the goals. So, Mister Mad Comedian, thank you. Thank you for crowning me. Thank you for crowning me. Thank you for crowning me. Yeah, so as we know right now, my goal has been completed. And as my goal has been completed, I now know that in the league that I am in, uh, yeah. Okay, see, I want to do what TikTok's on right here. It says check, celebrate, right, right. I'm not going to pin up no new goals right now. I'm going to give this the daily rundown. Thank you, Tricia Grant, for following me. I am Omar Dyer. This is Come Talk to Me live on TikTok. I do have a Come Talk to Me live on Twitter. We're doing a Come Talk to Me live on YouTube as well. So we're interacting. But this TikTok podcast will be rebroadcasted on other platforms um, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and a few other platforms that we're going to be working with in the near future. So thank you for joining the show. Thank you for giving me a positive encouragement for um, what I'm looking to do here. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And we're going to get back to my sponsor, Mr. Mac Leading. We're going to see that if you can also, continuously light up my gift gallery. What is this? Oh, you send me a heart. Okay, good, good for that. That's a heart me. Uh, yes. So what we got here? When you're trying to do one of these things, you want to avoid lack of airtime space. Yeah. So right now, I'm going to get further on into my production. This is the daily rundown. We spent a lot of time on building this daily rundown. Um, and for the daily rundown, I'm not going to tell you the time frame on it, but I got a long way to go for the daily rundown. Um, Let me see here. Okay, save the toll. I don't know what turnpike you going through or how you didn't get in the turnpike. I don't know what the turnpike meter maid's done to you, but save the toll, uh, bro. We need to save ourselves out here. The way this thing is going on here, and don't get me started on the politics of the day. I use TikTok for politics. I use Twitter, formerly known as X, for politics. I want to keep TikTok more user friendly for my adoring fans out there. You know. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm interaging with Gronk, not Gronk, Google AI, and I'm trying to see what next to talk about or to engage with. And I'm also looking to, light up the gift gallery and, see what the heck? Oh, a hat. Thank you for the hat and the mustache, like a brownstone cowboy. But back here, if I get into it here, these are hats. Yeah, this is the Mad Comedian hat. This is the Tucker hat. You can get it off of the Make Mad Comedian Famous website. Yep. If you want to know how to get to that website, if you want to know how to get to that website, you can always DM me or go to Mad Comedian's page directly and engage with the brand to see how you can get one of these cool hats. I had this hat for a while, long time. I'm not sure if it looks good, but yeah, they gave me this hat because I want to promote some free stuff. Uh, I also dibble dabble in cryptocurrency. I have my own NFT out there. So, on X, formerly known as Twitter, um, they go out and there was an NFT called Bro, You Didn't Know I Am the Joke. Excuse me. This is the Bro, You Didn't Know I Am the Joke hat. This is the only one that's available left. I've sold out of these. There are no more. This is the last one of this fashion. You can't get this nowhere. I might put it up for auction. I'm not sure, but this is the original. Bro, you didn't know I am the joke snapback hat. Bro, you didn't know I am the joke. If you were to look on my TikToks, it was one of the top five NFTs from 2001 to 2025. Um, I brought it out and we spoke at the NFT NYC event. So please follow me. I want to be your supporter so I can support you. All right, let me see who this is. Let's see. It says there. There you go. Marcos. Is it Maycool? Maycool? Yeah, I gave you a follow. So you asked for it, I gave it to you. But back to the hat section. Yeah, this is the only one left. You can't get no more of these. It's bro, you didn't know I am the joke. I'm pretty much sure you saw a lot of ads running on TikTok about it because I sent out ads on it. But yeah, this is the last hat. There's no more of these. But they are this. I'm showing this to my YouTube crowd. My hat fell. You always want to do that, right? This one always acts up because he thinks he's special. Uh, yeah. So this hat, you can currently get this hat off of the platform of Mad Comedian. You can go to Mad Comedian in himself to check out the platform. But this is a cool bro. You didn't know me. I am the joke hat. These are still available. These are still available. So if you wanted to get more info on how to purchase these hats, you can DM me, or you can go to the proper channels to get the information on this hat. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Uh, okay. It keeps saying that to get these people to join your live. Let me put down my computer real quick. I have a laptop here. That's where Chat GPT is. Um, Let me uh, do some other quick. What's going on here? Oh, I gotta get my computer ready and the computer scratched up. Oh, great. Yep, yep. Everything is falling apart here. Oh, yeah. The reason is my phone is dying on me. Hopefully that should get it going better. Let me pick up my computer here. Computer, computer screen here. Because this is how I talk to Chat GPT or Google AI. What I'm being told is that I am now ranked in the top um, 50 percentile. Great for me. Thank you very much. As I set up the system for ChatGPT and get you more engaged, uh, Holly Mary So Thank you very much, Holly Mary So, for joining us. This is Come Talk to Me live on TikTok. I am Omar Dyer, if you didn't know, the host of this show. And on the premises, this is what we're going to do today, and what we're going to do right now is as I get more in tune with Chat GPT, I'm going to ask you to double tap the screen to like. I need to get my likes up. TikTok is telling me that I need to get to at least uh, 5K likes. So if you're out there, Mr. Mac Comedian, could you make my likes go up? Because I'm trying to get more engagement here on this production here. Um, the show premises was supposed to run from 6 p.m. to um, 8 p.m. Right now, we're doing pretty well. Um, from my budget and my bulletin, I'm supposed to tell you the updates for the uh, TikTok experience. Let me see for the TikTok experience. I'm just trying to look and see what's going on here real quick. Yeah. Okay. Here's an update on what's going on TikTok. I mean, directly talking to the TikTok community. That mass follow me trend. You know, a lot of people are doing the mass follow me trend, and they're finding themselves, being shadow banned, blocked, and other stuff. Uh, we're all human. I joined that mass follow me trend as well because I got the thing in there that says you follow me, I'll follow you, and I started to engage with the mass following crowd, and I quickly noticed that if you do that challenge, um, you get shadow banned. Is because it's excessive. Uh, Platforms don't want you to do excessive um, engagement because it makes it automatic. And the more you become an automatic engager, it tells the platform that you could be a bot. So they want more authenticity and less and less autocrat. So don't do the mass follow me challenge because at the end of the day, you're going to put yourself in the shadow ban. What you want to do if you are in that group that does the mass following, you want to make sure that your follows doesn't exceed your following. So who's following you should be 5% less, or vice, vice, vice versa. Who you're following should be 5% less than who's following you. That's how I should say it. Because I got a little confused on followers and following there for a minute on how to say it or how to pronounce it. But who's following you or who you are following should be 5% less than who's following you. So let's say if you have 1,000 followers, you should only be following 50 people, and vice versa, vice versa. So if you get 2,000 followers, you should be following 100 people. If you get 100,000 followers, you should be following 1,000 people. So you want to keep it in that range, because the moment you start following more than those that are following you, your content will be stagnant. It won't go anywhere. People won't engage. That's why when you go to those mass followers, you look at their pages. These are the ones that got 10,000 followers and about 9,000 following, or however that they're following 10,000 people, and they got and 9,000 people are following them. Then you look at it, the best content that got the most engagement is that mass following content, and then every other content after that has got like little to no engagement, and they're asking you to follow them. Why? You're not creating anything that I like. You know, you're not being you. You're most of your videos are on a trend that is making the person that started the trend more more popular. And then you get account bans. Yeah, you might get into programs to help you make some money, but you'll only be limited to that following community. So it's probably like 2 million people in that following the mass following trend, and you're only in that sphere of the TikTok. The algorithm and the following networks don't work like that. I can tell you straight up, it don't work like that. Excuse me, while I conduct this um, this this space that I'm going through here. Yeah, so the mass following trend doesn't work like that. And I can tell you straight because I developed some of the products. If you want to get into a network, you got to engage with everyone in that network. This way, that their followers can see that you're engaging with them, and then if their followers click on whatever they're doing, that's how they get into your sphere. So all the people that like your follower will see your like, and they will sort of like you, or just be in your network. Great job. Your live is going for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. See, TikTok is telling me that I've been on this thing for 90 minutes, and it's also telling me that I am still short 3K in the like department. Because see, if I am ranked 65 on the daily league, um, then my goal is to make sure that my input meets my output. But let me take a look at this to see. Um, so for today, I reached a goal of 51K in diamonds, or 5,000 diamonds. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for lighting up my gift gallery. Thank you for showing me, for giving me the encouragement to get this done here. As I take another look at the gift gallery one more time, uh, not all of the gift gallery was lit up. I don't know why TikTok promotes these kiss me's. They love this. This is a great great gift. But again, Mad Comedian, you're not supposed to kiss me like this, man. We're friends, we're buddies, we're colleagues, man. You're not supposed to kiss me like that. But thank you, Mad Comedian, for lighting up my gift gallery. Uh, and I think that my gift gallery was definitely completed for today. Um, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to set a new goal. Uh huh. We're doing to set a new goal here. Okay. So uh, I've got enough more time before we check out of here on on TikTok, and we go on with the rest of our day, the rest of our show. But I want Mr. Mac Comedian, since you're the sponsor, to indulge me with um, 100 roses because we're going to end the show well and make sure that uh, my engagement for the day meets and hits the standards left by TikTok. Okay, 80% of my goal is done. Mr. Mac Meeting, can you, goals are completed for today. There's no more goals that I want to get. The only leftover goal that I have for my challenge is to reach the required 5K in likes so that I can keep the ranking and keep um, performing on how we do. Now, this is episode 2. The focus of this episode was to give you a basic rundown of what we're doing with the show, how I'm conducting my lives, just so I can get the data, get the feedback, and see how we can make this well. This show, the basis of this show, is a live adult conversation with you, me, and the computer chat GPT. Here he is, right here. That's chat. One of my sponsors is Mad Comedian. So we have a sponsor in Mad Comedian. If you want to be a sponsor of this show, the portions of this show, be a part of this show, there is, in my bio section, there is a live event. Click on the live event, register, become a good person to engage in those. And I want to give you credit for your continual help. I want to see you on the left side here, under either on top or underneath Matt Comedian. And I want you to get your props for being a valued sponsor, guest. If you want to be, I'm not sure about moderators. I don't know if we're going to do moderators here because um, this is a professional podcast, so that means I would have to pay the moderators. Mm. And we're ready for it, but we're not ready for it because I need to get my lights up before I get into that portion of the experience. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. So again, we're going to be running this 2 times a week, 4 weeks out of the month. 12 months out of the year. So we've got some time to work this out. We've got some time to work this out. I have when I was on when I was on Twitter, formerly known as X, we had 24 spaces that they ordered. So right now this is unlimited. I get to run this the way I want to. If you get my drift, I get to run this the way I want to. I'm not limited it because the advertisers are having problems with the platform. They're much more open and lenient here, so I'm going to do two, maybe three, who knows? But they're going to be scheduled. They're going to be scheduled spaces or scheduled lives. I'm not going to do no live that is not scheduled. I'm not doing a live that is not featured, which means promoted, and I'm not doing any lives that um, don't correlate with the rules and the regulations. I'm going to leave a link in my bio for the rules on how you can participate on the Come Talk to Me live on Twitter or the Come Talk to Me live on YouTube, plus the Come Talk to Me live on X, formerly known as TikTok. Uh, if you don't know, the computer here, I have a couple of my producers. They're hitting me up on the computer or, like that, and they're telling me what they want me to know. And also, TikTok does a great job of sending you stuff to help you get your live going. That's something new for me because this is an experience. So I'm enjoying it now. And my guys that make this all possible is telling me that we hit our marker, and to celebrate the marker that we hit. So I'm going right now. I'm going to celebrate the marker. Normally, when I hit my marker and I celebrate the marker, I have a come talk to me cup, and I sip on some scissor, you know. But TikTok has a little bit of rules against that, so I'm not going to sip on no scissor. But I'm going to tell you the markers that I hit. We have hit 10K likes for the day. We have ranked 52 on the leaderboard for today in the section of chat and interview. Um, and we have earned about 6K in diamonds. So thank you for hitting my goals. Thank you for enjoying this live. Thank you for being a part of this broadcast. You want to be on the show and help me, help you, to help us create a bigger and more better, prosperous community. I applaud you, or I implore you to click the live events in my bio or my bio page, register. Let me get to know who you are. Let me get to see how I can program a show around you. Let me get to see how I can fit you in on this program here. Let me get to see if you don't violate the terms of people that sponsor me, because this is a sponsorship outside of TikTok broadcasting it live. Does that make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. And then pretty down the road, I'm going to show people how they can get a sponsor to sponsor their events, sponsor their lives, sponsor their life. You want to get a venture capitalist to sponsor your life. That's what this is about. It's about you making the best of you. People invest in people, not corporations. Does that make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. So I'm gonna cut this short early. We're gonna get more things going on in the bright future. Hello, Alexander 10. You recently just joined, I bet. I'm saying hello to you. Um, Thank you for here. Thank you for coming here, Alexander. Uh, well, I guess you're not here no more. I was going to do you a solid, but it's boom. See, and also with this thing, I'm learning and I'm liking is that you can send um, stuff to. Oh, you are still here. Great. I'm fine. You entered into the last portion of this broadcast. Thank you for joining. You've missed the entire broadcast, uh, Alexander. We talked about the rules and regulations of here, and it was a 2 hour segment. This is Come Talk to Me live on TikTok with Omar Dyer. This is a podcast that is conducted by me, and our sponsors are Credit One Bank, Merritt Bank, and our brand sponsor is Mad Comedian. You can see Mad Comedian on the lower right hand corner. And I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the gifts. I want you to engage with me. I want you to be a valued supporter. If you want to be a good supporter, if you like what I do, you can click the follow on the top of the screen. If you are a really, really good, if you really, really like what I do, you can also click the subscribe down at the bottom, or you can give me a gift on your lower right. Thank you, Alexander, for the follow. And if you want to be a part of this thing, you want to see your face here. You want to see your emoji on the side. Go into my bio, click on the events tab, register, and I will get you in. So thank you. Thank you for today. That's all we got for today, folks. You can go into my page, check out when I'm coming up on live next, because these are scheduled lives, they're supported lives, and they're sponsored lives. You are on, or you were on, Come Talk to Me live on TikTok. Come Talk to Me live on YouTube. Thank you. And as for you on here on YouTube, we're going to do this a little bit different here. I'm going to end this now. Thank you, YouTube.